right. Hello, boys and girls. It's Miss Rhoda. And I'm going to be making two videos today. The first one, I'm going to show you how to make your own homemade clay. The second video I'll be doing is what I'm going to be making with my clay. So you can watch that if you want to make what I make, or you can just explore yourself. So first thing, we need to get all of the things we need for our clay. There's 3 ingredients you'll need from your kitchen. Just some salt, okay, some flour, and water. And I've already put my water in my bowl. So you want to get like a big mixing bowl. You want to get a tray that's lined, or like a cookie sheet. That's what I'm using. Because when you use the clay, it will stick to the table and it's really hard to get off and make it stay molded. So get something to put your clay on top of when we start creating something. And then you just want to get another little bowl for some extra water in case you need it. Okay. So the water that I poured in here is a 1/4 cup. Okay. So a 1/4 cup of water. And when you're measuring in whatever measuring cup you use, make sure it's on the table or the counter, because if it's not level, if it's not on a sturdy surface, then your measurement could be wrong and it could throw off the clay that you're making. So a 1/4 cup of water already in the bowl. And then my salt, we're also gonna do a 1/4 cup of that. So again, I'm just gonna show you 1/4 cup, which is the first cup line in my measuring cup. Okay, all right, we got that. So I'm gonna pour that into my bowl. And you might wanna get a spoon or something too to make sure you get all the ingredients out. There's still a little bit of water in here, so it's kind of sticking. All right, I'm okay with using my fingers though. All right, and then for our flour, we need a 1/2 cup. So that's actually 2 1/4 cups, okay? So it's double what you put in for your water and what you put in for your salt. So I'm just gonna pour it in there, and then I'm gonna kind of shake it level. I think I got too much, so I'm just gonna pour it on my tray. Okay, let me see. Oh, way too much, guys. All right. Cover that up. Okay, that's 1/4 cup, or a 1/2 cup, excuse me. 1/2 cup flour. Okay, so I'm gonna pour that in there. All right, and then we are ready to mix. So again, this might be the point where you might want to get a spoon to stir it, or you can just use your hands. It's just flour, salt, and water, guys. It's okay. So I'm just going to kind of mix it around. All right. And you don't want it to be clumpy. You want it to be smooth, okay? So as you start mixing, it'll kind of start to smooth out. Now it's sticking to my hands. So what I'm gonna do for that is I'm just gonna actually take some of that extra flour that I had. Since it's too sticky, I'm just gonna add some flour to my hands, which is fine. We can put that in the bowl. All right, that's better. And then we will mix this all together. And you're going to kind of knead the dough, okay? When you knead the dough, you're just kind of molding it and working it around. It's still a little sticky. All right, so there we go. That's our clay. Now, if you don't want to, I'm just gonna keep kneading while I talk. If you don't wanna use the clay right away, maybe you wanna clean up your space with your stuff, you can put it in a Ziploc bag, and that will keep for a while, okay? You could just put it in the fridge. Make sure you maybe label it so people know what it is and they don't try to eat it. Or you can just start making it now. Now I'm gonna move this to the side, all right? Now the extra bowl of water is if you have too much flour, it might be really dry. So you'll want to just put some more. Mine is a pretty good consistency. So I have water here. I have some extra flour in case I need it. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a second while I talk to you. Now, if you want to make whatever you want out of this clay, feel free, okay? You don't have to watch the second video where I'm going to make, I'm actually gonna make a flower out of it. If you're going to make whatever you want, the way to dry this, if it's a really nice sunny day, like it's really sunny out right now, you can let it sit outside till it feels kind of dry. It's not sticky, it hardens up a little bit. Or if it's not drying outside or if it's raining or something, you can put this in the oven on a really low temperature, okay? So have your parents or whoever help you with that and put it on a low temperature. I would probably say to start with 10 minutes and see if it's starting to get hard so it's not squishy, okay? So that's it, guys. It's a really simple recipe for some homemade clay. You don't have to bake it. You can let it sit outside if it's really nice. Feel free to make whatever you want, but if you want to watch me make my flower, watch the second video. Thanks, guys. Enjoy.